Bhavya, could you please introduce yourself?
Hello Shweta, my name is Bhavya. I'm from Kerala, but I'm settled in Chennai. I did my graduation at NIT Trichy and I joined Computer Science Corporation in 2008. I have been working as a team lead for past 6 years. I left the job last year, then joined Executive MBA last October.
Okay, so did you take up Executive MBA for career enhancement or career change?
It was purely for career enhancement because there was no, since I was working in IT industry, it was very evident during the past 2 years that there should be some managerial skills that I should possess. Because there, in IT industry, like a lot of people know, we grow through the hierarchical level. You become a fresher, then you go through that road. And there's a point when you know, you realize that you don't know the theory knowledge. There are a lot of gaps that we feel. Yes, we study a lot from the experience, but still there is some, we need that bookish knowledge at times.
So you would like to go back to IT after?
Yes, of course, any day.
Okay, so why did you go for Executive MBA? Why did you not go for it earlier, like a proper 2-year course? Why Executive MBA and why particularly IMT?
Why Executive MBA? I didn't want to invest 2 years for my education. That was the first thing. Considering that Executive MBA is becoming popular, it is very popular in Western countries and people do acknowledge and recognize it, though it is not that popular in India. But I was feeling in past 3-4 years, let it be the placement or let it be how the courses are happening, Executive MBA is picking up the popularity. Maybe it is not in its peak now, but I'm sure down the lane people will start acknowledging the degree. So that was one thing. Second thing, I didn't want to invest 2 years because I checked with a few people who are doing the second year and how the courses are, and after working for 6 years, then again going back to...
So when did you realize the need of doing an MBA? During which year of your...
Like every other engineering graduate, we tend to give the management exam after graduating, that is there. But then, like I told you before, there's a point when we feel that yes, a post-graduation degree and that too an MBA degree is very necessary to grow up in the ladder. So.
Okay, and why particularly IMT?
IMT, little personal. I had to drop few courses I'd done, so and this was like the last choice that I had, so I am stuck here.
Okay, so what drawbacks do you perceive for yourself in your office without the Executive MBA?
It is mainly when you start working as a fresher. One good thing is that you know the grassroots, you know how things work in the root level. That is there, but a lot of other things. Problem with the IT services is that we tend to be very narrow down with what we are working.
It's a very technical approach.
Let it be technical approach, even the business side. We will not know what is happening globally unless we are that keen and we put an effort to know what is happening globally. And let it be the history, let it be different sides of IT. Because if I was working with insurance or if I was working with any of the marketing products of the IT services, all I'll be knowing is only that. Because
restricted to your domain.
Yeah, I'll be basically restricted to my domain. And then this is one place where it's a mixture. We get to know everything, and I think to grow up we need that kind of
know-how of
information.
everything
Yes.
that's happening. True. So how do you feel about the course so far?
Course is really good. I would say the way the courses have been designed, the theory part is really good. Somebody who is coming from IT background and engineering background, and somebody who doesn't keep up well with the current affairs or what is happening in market per se. Then for somebody like that, I would say the course is really good because it starts from the scratch. It tells you what is happening around, and I would say earlier when I read economics times, it's all Greek and Latin, but at least
now you connect.
Yes, now we tend to connect with what's happening.
So, do you think there are any problems in the current course, if you have to name it something?
There are no problems except the fact that we people are not used to staying up late or studying, giving exams, writing notes. Except those silly facts, I would say there's no problem.
So there's no problem with the course as such?
No, I would say the course is different.
Okay, so did you have the option of taking a sabbatical in your job?
Yes, I did. I didn't opt that because we have, the company has its own restrictions and signing a bond about it. And end of the day, we get back to a school, study something, and I never wanted to go back.
So, has your long work ex affected the way you think managerially? I mean, has it made your thinking too technical or too restricted to one domain that you worked in?
Yes, that is a big, both an advantage and a disadvantage. The advantage is that I know very well about my domain. Disadvantage is that I know only about my domain. So whenever some discussion is happening in class, suppose a discussion is happening about the financial, some global market, a discussion is happening and I have no clue about what is global market. So that is a very big disadvantage.
So, talking strictly about recruitment here, what are the qualities you think a recruiter looks in you when he comes for hiring?
I would say it is what my past experiences are and what I have been doing all this while. You cannot expect somebody to become very professional and genius in a different trade in 7-8 months period. So I would say unless other than people are that brilliant enough to portray themselves to be a master in that trade, I would say it will be always what I have been doing.
So, do you find the cases, the discussions and the seminars that happen around you relevant?
Very relevant for me, very, very helpful too. Because it is after reading the case studies, because we haven't heard of anything like that. Once we complete the college and we join the workplace, and in workplace it's more about what our domain is, what our work is. We normally don't get to know about the history of IT or history of what is happening in
and what other companies?
Yeah, what other companies, what they have been. Even when the cases are old or they are not very relevant for today's current scenario too, it still gives the information how it was. So it's a knowledge enhancement.
So where do you see yourself after this executive MBA?
I would be going back to the IT services, a better position. Yes.
Okay, and how updated are you on current affairs? And
at least after coming, maybe after this term one it has ended, now I feel the need to get updated because unless other than that, I feel difficult to connect in class. So at least now, yes.
And have you increased your networking with people around here, and how are you managing with that aspect as such?
I haven't felt any difference in networking because most of the people are from IT services. The only good thing what I have found is there are people from various places, backgrounds, but it is the same.
So the cultural fit aspect.
Yeah, maybe more of cultural fit rather than the professional diversity.
And what would you tell your recruiter when asked for the benefits of executive MBA?
It will change. How would I put it? It will just change the way you approach a lot of things. Let it be behavioral. Let it be how you manage a team, and moreover, you tend to think in various ways when you have a problem. So
you tend to apply what you've done to what you're learning right now. So I think.
Yeah, maybe it's more about how the thought process is, how we just tackle the problem. And that is actually.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
your time.
that. Yes.